hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Who broke my heart can remember. Told me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Who broke my heart can remember. Told me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Who broke my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Who broke my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash while I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Who broke my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Who broke my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Who broke my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Who broke my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash while I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Who broke my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Who broke my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Hoping my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crush all them out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Whoever my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Whoever my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crush all them out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Whoever my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Whoever my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crush all them out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Whoever my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I
What's good, everybody? We're back with another Sold Out Live, another Sold Out podcast on this Saturday, man. Y'all smash that like button, sub up to the channel if you're new, and if you haven't done so already, of course, y'all know my name is Jeremy Jones, and what I normally do is make content about sneakers, occasional trial hauls, and y'all know we have Music Monday. But this is Sold Out, where, we continue the sneaker talk, man. Speaking of Sold Out, we have a Sold Out Discord. Link is pinned at the top of the comment section, and it is free to sign up. Or, of course, not only do we continue the sneaker talk, but we got a food section, a sports section, you name it. If I do not get the content out in time, or for whatever reason I just can't go live, having technical difficulties, or if I can't catch up with you in the comment section like I always want to, which I'm behind, I got to get caught up on that. Sign up for the Sold Out Discord. Also, when I go live, like times like this, sometimes I'll bring you guys on, and we could chop it up for sure, man. So it is free to sign up. Link is pinned at the top of the comment section, and let's get this party started, man. I got just only 2 stories, nothing really major that I wanted to cover today, sneaker wise. Major upcoming sneaker releases, we'll still talk that towards the end of the live. And if I'm not mistaken, the first should be not next week, but week after next. And then we'll touch the chat real quick. But major topics, looks like Nike and Under Armour are getting a potential threat of being under a ransomware attack, which is like a cyber attack, right? Okay, so again, we're gonna go over that tonight, and pretty much I'll break down what kind of what is like a security breach, what type of it is, but it's a potential like data breach that could happen. So there is one reported with Nike, and I'm seeing one with Under Armour. So I'm gonna cover both stories, and then of course I'm probably gonna start with the Soulja Boy story first. Ironically, right? Why am I talking about Soulja Boy? But apparently, according to him, and we know we got to take everything he says with a grain of salt, it's pretty much the Air Jordan 13 Flint is kind of what inspired him to make his first breakout hit, Crank That. Now, if you grown up in the times that I've grown up in, I remember when that song first came out. So it was actually super duper popular, right? Okay, if we're gonna keep it real, and me and Dunks, I remember it was just a part of our generation at that time, man. So it was we just had to give him credit where credit is due. The rubber band joint, he had his wave, you know what I'm saying? You can say what you want to say about Soulja Boy, but at the end of the day, he had his wave, so I got to give him credit where credit is due on that one. And we'll get the party started here. I'm trying to get one of my links ready, but it looks like the one of the pages is not working. But if it comes back up, we'll get it. There we go. We got you. We got it. Cool. Just doing some stuff behind the scenes real quick. But yeah, y'all let me know as y'all commenting out. Definitely smash the like button for the kid. Let me know if audio and visuals looking good, because sometimes the live stream be tripping. But we'll leave it right there. But yeah, there's one for Under Armour, and there's one for Nike. But we're gonna start with the Soulja Boy story first, even though I know, because it won't take me long to get through that one, and I know the Nike one will spend the whole last 20 minutes of the live on that topic, which it was just reported January 23rd, right, to the best of my knowledge, and today is the 24th. Let me touch the chat, see what we got in the building real quick, and then we'll get the party started. So it looks like we have the Dark Knight in the building. Says, sitting here waiting for this week, you know what, snow ice storm here in North Carolina. Yeah, we've been hearing it's supposed to hit the whole East Coast and then spread across to the West Coast from what I've been seeing. I haven't really been watching the news like that, but it's been mumbling. If you stepped outside, which speaking of outside, right, I'm going to just keep it real. I went outside earlier. I ain't going to hold you. It is cold out there. I'm not going to hold you on that one. It is cold. And the sad part is, my dumb self, I went out there with shorts on. I had a jacket on, but I had basketball shorts, but I didn't stay outside long. And yeah, it's definitely cold out there, but do I anticipate that it's going to be on the level they say it's going to be? I don't know. What I'm assuming is, right, we're going to get something, but the next day I think is going to freeze and turn into ice, and we're in that times where we don't have as much daylight yet. We're getting more daylight each and every day, but until then, it's going to be dark, which makes it like black ice, which is even more dangerous because you can't see it, and it's slippery. So if your tires hit it, I don't care what you got, 4-wheel drive, what have you. I'm telling you, if you don't know how to drive in it, I highly recommend, if you can, stay home, respectively, especially here in the DMV. But yeah, I feel you, Dark Knight. Let's see, Dark Knight says, he always was whack. Hey, look, Soulja Boy had a run, man. Let's just keep it 100. He lost it, and it's not the same, but I mean, to be honest, he had a little run. I don't know what he's on now because he's, obviously how he is now, but he had a run for a second, you know what I'm saying? I look at him as I put him in like Bow Wow in the same like category, you know what I'm saying, respectively, you know what I'm saying? And they had a run. We was listening to him. I was listening to him when I was a kid, man, to keep it 100. So say what you want to say about Soulja, man. I ain't saying he making hits now, but he had a run, man. He had a run. And that happens to a lot of the artists, man. Eventually the wave, either your audience grow with you or we grow up, right? And we move on to something else. But I mean, he had a run. I mean, I wouldn't put Soulja Boy in like a lyricist category or anything like that. But as far as like one of those breakout wave, like catchy songs and dance songs, thingy joints, he had it. You know what I'm saying? It's what you do after that. And long as it looks like he's still surviving, you know what I'm saying? So he's still holding up. You know what I mean? I ain't saying he making great hits now. I know he's still dropping music, but homie ain't, you know. And he's also not, he's young still, but he's not like, it's different generations now, man. That's all I gotta say. But I ain't gonna say he was always whack. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, I listened to a couple of Soulja Boy songs back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Ironically, it's funny, I remember him and Sean Kingston used to hang out, and we saw what happened with him. You know what I'm saying? Where we at real quick, Manny with the Kicks in the building says, yerp, and hella brick out there. Yeah. Hey, look, man. Hey, look. Outside, it's not playing out there, man. I stepped out there, bro. No cap. I ain't even go to the mailbox or nothing today, bro. I went to the car, and I was like, nope. Nah, hey, make sure you have your essentials in here, man. To be honest, it's saying it's supposed to start later tonight, dog. If it is what it is, but if it don't hit in the morning like it's supposed to, I'm going to make a quick move, and then, yeah, I'm going to be back in. But I don't know. But they saying it's supposed to go starting tonight all the way until tomorrow, like, evening. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see. Divine Photos in the building says, yerp, what up? Let's see. Divine says, the wave eventually dies down. Yeah, that's for anybody. That's for any artist, period, dog. The wave usually just comes and goes. Like case in point, right? The longest wave, right? And I know J-Rod ain't in here, so I don't want to get anything started, Mr. J-Rod, if you do watch it back. But Drake, in my opinion, has had the longest run you could probably have musically. And even it's starting to die down for me personally. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's still the guy, but, it is not hitting the same with, like, when he first came out. But that's also because I've gotten older. I'm not saying he's making whack music, but I don't know. That whole Kendrick beef thing with them was kind of like, I don't know. I see both sides. I think Drake did a tremendous job, but what kills me about that is when he's like suing for the same stuff that allegedly that he does. You know what I'm saying? That's not, you can't talk all that talk and then run to the police or the courtroom, in my opinion, right? I'll leave it right there. Let's see. We got Play It on Repeat. It says, what's good? What up? Let's see. Dark Knight says, those yummy shoes hilarious. Hey, Soulja Boy had a lot of different little gimmicks and stuff he tried to sell too, for real. Let's see, King Midas in the building says, smash that like button. Yes, sir. Appreciate that, Mr. King Midas. Let's see, Men with the Kick says, Soulja the King of Cap. I don't know. You gotta wait. He on the list, right? He on the list. But there's a lot of other people that be capping too. Like, case in point, we can throw Fat Joe in that category too, respectively. You know what I'm saying? The one that got me with him the most is where he said it was like 50 dudes and he was by himself and he robbed all of them. Like, all right, you ain't robbing no 50 people by yourself. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what you got. You know what I'm saying? Unless you got a bazooka with you. I'm just saying this. Even if you got whatever you got on you. And he said it was with a knife. He said he robbed 50 people with a knife. Ain't no freaking way. Ain't no way, man. Ain't no way. So yeah, it's a lot of other people on the list that be capping. You know what I'm saying? Fat Joe, we can put him on the list big time. You know what I'm saying? And I can go down the rabbit hole, make a whole live on that, right? Let's see. The Dark Knight says, did anyone get a W on the DB restock on the 17th? Oh, I heard about that. I think Devon had said that when I was talking in the Goodfellas meeting yesterday. The Domebecker joints, right? Yeah. I heard they did restock. I didn't even, honestly, the Domebecker projects to me, I like some of them, but me personally, I don't never really see people rocking them out like that. And it's not the reason that would stop me from copping, but I'm the type where, I don't know, like, they cool and I understand what it is and what the project is, so I'm not going to get disrespectful or anything, but I ain't seen one that really made me just go crazy. The 17th was nice because it give you that eggplant vibe, pause, but, other than that, I mean, I don't really want to go too hard on them. You know what I'm saying? They got a select audience, but a lot of people get them, and I seen the one resale shop where they're trying to already flip them already. Which I know that's what a resale store does, but I mean, yeah, you know. Devon says Drake, Soulja Boy. Hey, look, man. He's entertainment, man. Nobody takes him serious, and especially when he talks all that talk about pulling up and fighting and all. Like, ain't no people laugh. You know what I'm saying? I just look at him as just a form of entertainment, respectively. You know what I'm saying? And that Breakfast Club interview was pretty funny. You know what I'm saying? If we're gonna keep it real, let's see. And to be honest, even though he do be capping, it be somewhere lies the truth. He just puts an extra spin on it for entertainment, if you ask me. But he went in on that interview for real, for real. Let's see. King Mighty says, it's game over for Drake. Kendrick put the nail in the coffin. This is the thing, right? His music not going to hit the same, but I want to say it's over mainly because Kendrick, he cool, but he don't drop like as consistently as Drake do, and he don't have to. I get that. He doesn't have to. He makes fire music, but like Kendrick, in my opinion, right, he doesn't drop consistently, and like, this is the first time we really seen him working with like super like mainstream artists. Usually he works within his own camp. You know what I'm saying? Which is okay. So I mean, he ain't finna do that all the time though. He takes time and then drops, you know, a big project every few years. You know what I'm saying? Let's just keep it 100. And I get started on the Kendrick Super Bowl performance. That wasn't it. You know what I'm saying? And I know this ain't Music Monday, but that wasn't it, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna say it's nail in the coffin, because Kendrick, I'll give him majority rules. We saying he won, right? And I put that in quotations. But at the same time, it ain't like you can't compare it to the Tupac Hit 'Em Up at all. You know what I'm saying? That's like probably one of the greatest. And I know I probably went back and stretched it on there as far as probably one of the greatest diss songs of all time. And it was coming at another legend, B.I.G., man, Notorious B.I.G. So RIP to both of those guys, by the way. King Mighty says, everybody capping these days, all for a viral. This is true. People do anything just to, go viral. You know what I'm saying? Actually, ironically, right before the live and I was doing research for the joint, I seen out of nowhere, right, that it just came across my feed. It was like a fight at a McDonald's, that people that work there were fighting some of the customers, and they started throwing stuff, you know what I'm saying? And then I hear somebody who was filming the video goes, it's about to go viral, this about to go viral. So I'm like, see, that's my thing. People want to go viral for anything. Hell, that fight could have been staged, you know what I'm saying? Because I ain't see no police call, no nothing. But yeah, Many with Kick says, dead ass King Midas. He says, where's Kendrick? And his latest album flopped. I think it was okay. It wasn't for me. But it had a few bangers on there that I rocked with, if I'm going to keep it 100. And that's pretty much any Kendrick album, though. They have a few bangers on it. I listened to it and then going about my merry way. Another person, too, we can put in there that's like trying to make a comeback, but I don't know if it's going to hit the same considering how he moved last time during the beef. I'll tell you who's the person that really dropped the ball in that beef. J. Cole, right? Let's just keep it 100. You came like you want to smoke, then you bowed out. It's like, bro, nah, you go in. If you want to be a part of the big three, you need to. When you're being challenged, you're supposed to step up to the plate. You know what I'm saying? Period. Let's see. Devon says the biggest capologist of all time: Soulja Boy, Whack 100, Fat Joe, Jim Jones. Most definitely. I mean, and we got a few more too that we can think of. But Whack 100 is another one. Like I swear to God, he's another one in my opinion. He used to keep a low profile and just be the managers of these guys like Ray J, The Game, and Blueface, you know what I'm saying? And probably a few other people can't even think of. But my point is, like, he used to just stay behind the scenes, and then it seems like out of nowhere lately he wants to be more in the cameras, you know what I'm saying? I'm telling you now, those Blad interviews with that, yeah, I mean, they go pretty far, they'll say anything from what it seems like. Jim Jones, yeah, interesting, you know what I'm saying? It's funny to see him and 50 going back and forth now, right? Man says, facts divine. Or see, King Mike says, men lie, women lie, numbers don't. Kendrick just delivered the most viewed Super Bowl performance ever. Okay, cool. I mean, look, man, I get it. I just wish for the Super Bowl performance he would have performed more of his well-known hits. You know what I'm saying? He performed basically all his latest hits. He should have did all the stuff on there. Like, honestly, would have been more even better if he would have pieced it up with Drake at the Super Bowl and let them do Poetic Justice. That would have been fire. You know what I'm saying? That's like having him on the stage without having him on the stage. That would have been dope. You know what I'm saying? The Dark Knight says, Jim Jones, I literally hate everything about him. He's a 50-year-old YN. If you don't sit on your iris down, set your iris down, and drink some Metasil. Wow. So wow, hey, chill, bro. Hey, y'all going in. Hey, chill, man. Let's see. Betty says, good performance and what's next? Plus, where's the hits at? Hey, man. Hey, we talking sneakers tonight, dog. We talking sneakers. We're talking sneakers because this ain't Music Monday. We gonna say this for Music Monday, dog. Y'all killing me because y'all got me. I gotta play referee in this joint. You know what I'm saying? Time out. Time out. I respect both artists though. If I'm gonna keep it real, Drake, I don't like what he's doing with the legal system shit. But I mean, the guy, you know, he can make some hits. Now, same with Kendrick. You know what I'm saying? I just wish for the Super Bowl performance he would have done more well-known hits, period. That's all. Like, he's got some super, like, bangers. You know what I'm saying? The performance to me, it was cool, but it wasn't, like, honestly, I still think the best one so far, Usher did a good job recently. And I know Dr. Dre, them stuff was pretty dope, too. You know what I'm saying? If we're going to keep it real. But let's start, speaking of that, while we're talking music, let's go and talk Big Soulja real quick. I think that's what he goes by nowadays. And then we'll transition on to the cyber attack that's supposed to be happening. So give me a second. I'm going to share my screen here. Give me like a few seconds. And then let me refresh this joint. Make sure we got the most current up-to-dates on here. And I'm going to share my screen here. And boom, right here. We got the Big Soulja right here. Remember when he used to do the rubber band necklace joints? Yeah, I remember that's the thing. He had a run. You know what I'm saying? He had a run. And we're going to keep it real. He had a run. Mineral Kick says, I mess with both, but I got to keep it a buck, though, Polo. I feel you. 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 You know I feel you, dog. At the end of the day, yeah, like I said, the performance could have been a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? King Mike says, G-U-Net, or G-U-Net. Hey, man, hip-hop has come a long way, and it's different now, but I liked it better when everybody didn't sound the same. You know what I'm saying? But let's go through this first article real quick. It says, Soulja Boy credits the Air Jordan 13 Flint for helping him create Crank That. Now, if you guys remember that song, Crank That, and no, I'm not going to play it because I know that song's so viral now, it'll probably stop the stream, right? It says, quick facts, right? Soulja Boy says that Jordan 13 Flint helped inspired him to create Crank That. When he was in high school, he wanted a pair but was unable to afford them. He used that as motivation to get his career in rap going, thus creating the legendary song. It's interesting he claims the Flint 13 as inspiration as he always been associated with bape shoes. Yeah, that my thing too. He's always been known for, I got me some bathing napes. You know what I'm saying? But ironically, this is probably the first pair of J's he could probably get, you know, because keep in mind, Soulja Boy came out when he was like really young. You know what I'm saying? It says, is Soulja Boy really the first rapper to do XYZ? That's another thing he's known for too, right? And I'm kind of tired of it, but I mean, it is what it is. But you know, Soulja Boy is always that person that would be like, yeah, I was the first person to do this. I was the first person to do that. First person ever. I'm like, hi, man. What's the point? You ain't always got to be first all the damn time, right? Respectively. Where we at? King Mighty says, I lost respect for Drake after he got with Lil Wayne's girl while Lil Wayne was locked up. I remember that. He said, while Lil Wayne was locked up, anyone real knows you never mess with your brother's girl, especially when he's behind bars. Look, I completely agree, 100, but at the same time, that didn't stop him and Wayne from working. And this is my thing too, respectively. I get where you're saying, right? But Wayne probably didn't care about that. I'm gonna keep it nice for you, female. He didn't care about that female. You know what I'm saying? You know how many females he probably had waiting for him when he got home? That was just one on the bucket list. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect to Wayne because he's a GOAT. And I get what you're saying. He's still supposed to keep it a buck. And, you know, but at the same time, dog, I'm going to keep it 100. I'm pretty sure Wayne wasn't surprised. He know how that chick get down. You know what I'm saying? I know he's supposed to say, and who knows? And let's just put this out there too. The chicks out here, some chicks, if they striving to get with you, hey, they don't let up. You know what I'm saying? Now, if a guy does that, you call that like harassment, right? But some females, like I've seen behind doors, are just as like, some guys are just more open about it. Some females are more open about it, and the ones that are super discreet, trust me, But I get it. You don't mess with your homie's girl, but at the same time, I don't think Wayne was really tripping. You know what I'm saying? He ain't, you know what I'm saying, howdy doubt he care. You know what I'm saying? Monday Kick says, watch me crank that Soulja Boy, that Superman, hey, look, the song is viral, dog. Say what you want to say. It had its run. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Monday Kick says, that first BS artist Polo. He had his run, man. It says, in many cases, no, technically not, but and can lay claim to many different firsts in hip hops. Like the time he shouted out his MySpace handle in the middle of the song, he was a pioneer in the digital marketing space for rappers and artists in general. Or how about being the first rapper to live stream on Twitch, predecessor Justin TV? It says, that's true. What helped fuel his drive and passion to make a career for himself in the rap game and achieve all these? First, a pair of Air Jordan 13s. So I think we got the video right here. I'm going to play it. This is Soulja Boy showing the shoe, what inspired him, I guess. And yeah. Ironically, Flint 13s, I remember them from back in the day too when I couldn't get them joints. And then I got the 2010 pair. And then I think the last one that came out was 2020. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure 2020. So I got that pair. But it was a pair back in the day, like I want to say like in the 90s. I couldn't get them joints, but I saw kids in the neighborhood had them joints. I was so freaking hurt, you know what I'm saying? Jealous a little bit, but it is what it is, man. You know, eventually I got them. You know what I'm saying? I just had to be a little patient. Let's see. Mary Kick says, that's Lil Wayne's side piece, not his wifey. I mean, look, I see that too. King Midas, you bring up some great points, dog. Technically you're right. You're not supposed to do that, but I mean, at the same time, this is my thing, dog. Not all ladies, right? Period. But if you're not married, it don't even matter, dog. If you think about it, if you're away from your significant other a little too long, they will go out and play. You know what I'm saying? Point blank, period. Not all, right? Because they're like, it depends on the age group too. Actually, it really don't. Hell, everything I'm about to say, I can debunk myself. But if you and your partner already having little rocky sparks and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? Boom. And my thing is this, again, that wasn't Wayne's. I'm pretty sure, right? It's just like, if you look at this like NBA YoungBoy, right? Look how many baby mamas he got. And I'm not judging, but you think he really tripping if somebody get with any of them? Like, I mean, it is what it is. It's not supposed to be your homies, but you only one person. You ain't going to be able to get all of them at one. You ain't going to be able to hit them all at the same time. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to leave it right there because I'm going too deep into that part. Where we at? We got Long Beach Joe Jets in the building. What's Gucci? He says salutes in respect to Polo in the chat. What up, Long Beach? What up? Smash that like button as y'all commenting out too, man. Let's see. Man on the Kick says Divine and Joe Jets 100 with the salutes. Let's see. King Mighty says Soulja Boy might be on some wild BS, but you can't knock the grind. He's out here and making moves while most are just talking. This is true. A lot of people, right? And I ain't trying to, big up Soulja Boy and nothing like that, but to keep it 100, he's still eating off, stuff that he's made years ago. You know what I'm saying? And he's tried. He technically is for a lot of things do first. Now let's just keep it 100. The stuff he do first don't always be the best, but I guess that's what comes with the title whenever you're doing stuff first. But he did break out a lot of digital stuff. I think, if I'm not mistaken, he is one of the first rappers that actually started putting music on YouTube as well, right? But let me play this video real quick. I think we can watch it right here. Let me see, because it's on X, so I'm going to say fair use. Y'all give me the fair use joint real quick. Let's see. Let's play this. See if we play this.
The shoes.
Let me run it back real quick.
These is the shoes that made me crank that. These are the shoes that made me want to get out the hood. I went to school. I was living in Atlanta. Nigga had these.
See, where I'm from, we always thought he was from Mississippi, but I believe he was born there, but probably grew up in Atlanta.
I wanted them bad as fuck. We could not afford them. My mama could afford them. I ain't even get mad though. I understood we were struggling, you know what I'm saying? All my kids out there, all the kids out there, youngins out there, if y'all got something that y'all want in life, but y'all can't afford it, don't worry, bro. One day y'all gonna get it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, let's keep it 100. He on some positive vibe right now. Normally, he's wilding. And to be honest, if we gonna keep it 100, usually somebody takes a shot at Soulja Boy first, and then he will respond and entertain the shit. Just to keep it 100.
Changed my whole life.
So he's saying
I feel like these shoes was the shoes that made me hustle and go get it.
All right, so he's trying to flex the whole crib now, but let's just keep it 100. He said these shoes would inspire him to step up and really change his whole life and be motivated. I mean, sometimes that's what all it takes, you know what I'm saying? The right sneaker. I mean, it sounds weird, but I mean, it could be anything. You can interchange it with a lot of things that could spark that inspiration. Like for me, right? Case in point, to get this YouTube channel up off the ground, which was not even my intention. I was making YouTube videos here and there, but like, to be honest, I didn't start making like consistent videos until after that GOAT video I did with those calls, those Air Jordan 4 calls. That shoe right there inspired me to make this channel. And I know it's still a small channel, but I mean, honestly, that's what stemmed this, to be honest. If I'm going to run it back all the way, because that was like 2017. Yeah. Then I finally got a legit pair, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy, you know what I mean? But which I need to wear more of. I'm breaking them joints out all summer, man. I don't care. But the point is, yeah, sometimes it is a pair of kicks, and that's very interesting, you know what I mean? Sometimes that's all it takes. It could be anything, though. Where we at real quick? Let's see. King Mighty says, Soulja Boy might be wild, but you can't knock the grind. That's a fact. King Mighty says, smash that like button. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. Let's get through the rest of it. Says, in recent Instagram videos, Soulja Boy documents his instrumental Air Jordan 13 Flint was his success. These are the shoes that made me create Crank That, he said. Soulja then tells a story about going to high school in Atlanta and seeing someone, which we just watched the video, wearing a pair of Air Jordan 13s in the Flint colorway. Unfortunately, his mother couldn't afford a pair, but he understood that his shoes helped fuel his passion to make it into the world and become a successful rapper. Do we say that? And that's the Crank That video right there that anybody want to play this joint. I don't think they'll let me play the joint on mute, but I mean, to be honest, he started somewhere. Now it's crazy. His whole persona has changed, man. It's crazy how he went from having no tattoos, but he was a kid, and now he got all the tattoos and stuff like that. No disrespect, but yeah. It says, it's quite interesting that Soulja Boy is crediting the Air Jordan 13 Flints, which is slated to return later in 2026, for inspiring him. So again, I don't think the Air Jordan 13 Flints, I think my pair's from 2020. It's been, 6 years? I think a little too soon for to drop that shoe again. Would I buy it again? I don't know. Maybe. I mean, I like my pair because it's got the reflector 3M. I don't think a lot of these early ones that are coming back this year, in my opinion, with the sneakers, Jordan Brand, I mean, I know I'm just a small channel. Some of this shit you're going to have to just take the L on and wait another year out or something. Because some of this stuff is getting, and it's always been that way, but it's getting a little redundant. You know what I'm saying? Like, feel like we just got the Flint 13s. Right? Check mark, right? Now they're talking about doing an Air Jordan 4 bread. Feels like we already got that. The ones from 2019, everybody I've been talking to, they pair look good. And then keep in mind, we did the Reimagine thing, last year or year before? No, year before last? That's been only we barely knocking on 2 years. You know what I'm saying? Because that was in February of 2024? So yeah, we good right now, man. Hey, if that's true, you know what I'm saying? It says, it's quite interesting that Soulja Boy is crediting the Air, which is slated to return 2026, for inspiring him. If you were around or familiar with his style in the mid-2000s, it was almost always Bape on his feet. The rapper even had a song titled Bapes, which featured the addicted chorus, I got me some bathing apes. I got me some bathing apes. He even disses Nike in the first verse. Check out my bathing apes. I'm fresh to death and you like me, don't try to cop my style, stick to them Nikes. Oh, wow. So it wasn't a diss, but he's saying he's rocking Bape. But let's just keep it 100 though. The Bapes he was rocking, that shoe was clearly heavenly inspired off the Nike Air Force Ones, if we're going to keep it real. It says Soulja Boy doesn't have any official collabs with Nike, Jordan, Bape, or any of the major footwear brands, but he was crowned as our #1 worst hip hop sneaker collab for his Yums collab from 2008. Oh, them Yums. Wow. There we got it. Hey, we can eat two statements can exist and one can be true at the same time. It says, in just last week, a new pair of sneakers was released on his website that uses graphics strinkling similar to a bathing ape design language. Wow. I hope these ain't it right here. This is a Soulja Boy, Soulja Star sneakers. Who buying these shits? Respectively. I don't never, no disrespect to Big Soulja. That's the last person I'm finna look to buy some motherfucking sneakers or fucking style. And no disrespect to the majority of the rappers or just hip hop artists in general. Most of them, you could tell, like, they not really sneaker heads and then they want to be in the designer joint. But I mean, like, to be honest, dog, I'm good. Even before the live, I saw Future up in, like, and I'm pretty sure the stuff is expensive, top of the line, good quality stuff. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not saying it's not drip. However, it's like, he pulled up with, like, these monstrous, like, goth looking boots, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yeah, it's different, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, I'm not trying to pick on anybody, but I'm just saying the Soulja Boy shoes, I don't never ever like, hey, let me see if them new Souljas is coming out. Some of y'all, hey, you're better off doing a collab like Travis did it, you know what I'm saying? But not everybody finna get a Nike collab either. It says, as mentioned above, Jordan Brand will be bringing back the Air Jordan 13 Flint for a retro release later in 2026, and maybe this will inspire the next generation of great hustlers and entrepreneurs to get their money up while they wait for the Air Jordan 13 Flint to come back. And pretty much it says download the Soul Retrieval mobile app for real-time updates on the latest is what's happening in the sneaker world. So yeah, that's the Air Jordan 13 Flints. One of my favorite shoes, by the way. I see you, Long Beach Joe Jets. It says, damn, Polo is hey, look, I can only tell you the truth, man. I mean, respectively. Do anybody in the chat right now, did y'all think to check out any of Soulja Boy sneakers? In fact, did you even know he dropped sneakers? You know what I'm saying? Last thing I heard was them Yums, you know what I'm saying? Let's move on to the next story for like the last 20 minutes of this joint. It says, Nike reportedly attacked by world leaks. It says, here's Nike response to the potential data breach, and this was broken out January 23. Nike may have fallen victim to a possible data breach this week by the ransomware group World Leaks. Let's see, news of the potential breach was initially reported by Cyber Daily. So ransomware, right? For the people who don't know, that's what my master's degree is in cybersecurity. So ransomware basically means where usually a cyber attack where the person pretty much if somebody say like they try to lock down your stuff that you access on a daily and you can't get into it, you can't reset your password, this, that, and the third. They lock it down and they send you a message or they contact you in some way, shape, or form and say like, hey, yeah, we'll unlock the data. We pretty much will uncrypt it for you and give you all your access back if you agree to pay us. I don't know, throw out some crazy number. And they'll usually want it in Bitcoin. Like, give us $100,000 in Bitcoin or 100 million. You know, with Nike, them, I'm assuming they're going to want more than 100,000. But pretty much they hold your stuff for ransom. They lock your stuff. They take it away from you and ask you to get it back. No different than if we're gonna use street terminology and I'm glad this kind of stopped happening in hip hop too, but where the rappers would be out and about, they talk, the rappers will make all these songs about they body and all that, and then when you get challenged and then people snatch your chain and run, and then they say, okay, cool, we'll give you your chain back, but we want 100,000 or give us 50,000 and we'll give you your chain back. And from what I hear from it, majority of the rappers either somebody gets it back for them and it stays low key, or they just kind of as an L. And this is my thing. If they smart, you just use you have insurance on the shit. You know what I'm saying? You could put that under your homeowner's insurance shit too. You know what I'm saying? Like, or renter's insurance, and be like, yo, my shit got stolen. And then you tell them what it's worth. You pay your deductible and you got your money back to go get the shit. You know what I'm saying? To be honest, I mean, it almost kind of one of those, it's kind of redundant unless the person who made the piece can no longer make it and it was very, very rare. Let's just keep it real. Where we at? Let's see. Long Beach says, congrats to Polo and a cyber security master's degree. Have you seen an uptick in cyber scams recently? Hey, they happen around the clock. Right down to the gas companies. pretty much. And I'm talking right in your area, you know what I'm saying? And most people, to keep it 100, what I've seen too, with a lot of the big companies, actually, ironically, the last one I heard, not only gas company, but I ain't gonna say which whip I got, but I went to go take my car in for some maintenance, right? And actually, ironically, one of the people that work at that place, they watched the channel. So when I pulled up, he was like, Polo. I was like, how the hell you know me? But anyway, he was cool. But it kind of caught me off guard because, to be honest, I didn't realize people really be watching like that. But anyway, homie's super cool. And sometimes he's actually in the chat, but he's not in here today. But pretty much, so I pull up, and then he was chopping up, let me know what I got to pay, because maintenance. If you drive them, you're going to have to put maintenance on them. But anyway, he's like, yeah, man, we actually are under a cyber attack right now. Somebody got most of our stuff locked down, like our files. You're good. He's like, it ain't got, they got access to XYZ, but not like our customer stuff. So you can still pay or whatever. But we just got to document and do this. And they had to do extra steps versus just running it through their digital platform. They was going almost manual transactions almost. But yeah, and they were saying that most likely the owner was already considering just paying it and then and that's another thing too. A lot of big companies don't like to pay the cybersecurity professionals to come in and help prevent these type of things until it's already happened, right? Then that's when somebody like me that's going to come in and be like, all right, or me or whatever company I work for, because I'm not going to do it, but it's going to be the company I work for. I'm like, all right, cool. We'll help you out. Get some guys over here, get you a cybersecurity team, and this, that, and the third. But yeah, now we want XYZ. So pretty much the owner is in a rock and a hard place. The ransomware, it almost seems like, man, just pray the ransomware, get your shit back, and then let's find a cybersecurity. Like, either way, they about to come off some bread. You know what I'm saying? But I've seen a lot of people literally just pay it. A lot, and let me clarify this, a lot of big companies just outplay the ransom, right? You know what I'm saying? They're like, fuck it, just pay it. You know what I'm saying? Because the thing is, if you crack, it is some people that can crack the stuff and get it and uncrypt it, but it's almost as just cheaper to just pay it. Just be real about it from what I've seen. Yeah, most definitely. It says, on Thursday, cybersecurity analysts discovered that the World Leaks listed Nike as its latest victim on the website. At the time of writing, the hackers have yet to reveal what data they have potentially infiltrated. That's another thing. But usually 9 times out of 10, it could be your cut. Think about this. Like, we shop with Nike and we shop with all these companies, man. A lot of shopping is done online nowadays, right? And if you think about it, what do they get from us? They got like our card information, even though it's encrypted and usually only show the last 4. Sometimes they don't get that, but I mean, you got it into your numbers. You got it into your numbers, or you got to put your numbers somewhere, right? That's access and tied to your money. Cool. You got that. And these guys have our addresses, you know what I'm saying? Like, easily you could reroute the shoes, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of stuff they could do. You know what I'm saying? But it says, according to the aforementioned publication, the hacker group was previously known as Hunters International and operated as a double extortion operation, meaning that they would steal data from companies and then force them to pay the data not to be leaked. See? That's ransomware all the way. We'll give it back and we make sure it's good and nothing won't happen. But we need some chips. And usually they're not talking little numbers. You know what I'm saying? It says Nike has confirmed to Complex it is aware of the potential data breach and is looking into the matter as seen in the statement below. Check back soon for updates. It says we always take customer privacy and data security very seriously. We are investigating a potential cyber security incident and we are actively assessing the situation. Meaning they're saying, what the hell are we going to do? Right? Okay. And let's cover the other story real quick because pretty much it's the same story, but Under Armour also is under a potential ransomware attack. And it says what to know. Says the alleged ransomware breach at Nike is reportedly attached to a countdown clock expiring 6 p.m. Saturday when stolen data could be leaked to the public, or could be leaked publicly. So, hey, we started live at 6 p.m., right? So the clock is up. So I'm assuming if those people are asking for bread, Nike them got X amount of time to respond to the joint, period. You know what I'm saying? So they got to do what they got to do. Let's cover this one real quick, and then we'll wrap this joint up. It says Nike and Under Armour appear to be the latest high-profile targets for cyber attacks. Ransomware gangs have been posting who their latest victims are to pursue them for ransom payments. And both Nike Incorporated and Under Armour Incorporated are now on the list. The malware that is used to prevent companies from accessing their data until payment is made to restore access. Strong arm tactics are used to scare victims, companies into meeting payment demands. And like I said, a lot, you'd be surprised, a lot of them pay it. It says the extent of the data supposedly accessed at Nike isn't known. Generally, the data files include a bare minimum customer information such as name, gender, emails, and birth date. And Nike's case, it reportedly has a countdown clock set for 6 p.m. Saturday when the alleged stolen data will be released to the public if payment isn't made. The ransomware group claiming responsibility for the breach is World Leaks, which we just kind of covered that. So again, they got till 6 p.m. dog. And let's just be honest, yes, it could easily be. Hey, look, I'm assuming everybody that's watched this live, we all have shopped with Nike, right? This could be easily your information or my information out there too, right? So you got to keep in mind that's something you got to, we could be falling victim of too. You know what I'm saying? Let's just keep it real. So hopefully, I hope nobody, this is my thing. If somebody get my information, dog, I don't know what the hell you plan on doing with it, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It depends. But we've seen this time and time again. It says, and this is Nike says, we've already kind of read that part. That's what he told Nike, told Foot News. They said the same thing. They said the complex, so I'm not going to read that one. But it says, at Under Armour, the data breach reportedly occurred in November with ransomware gang Everest claiming responsibility. The shoe and the apparel firm is in the midst of conducting a full investigation. A source familiar with the Under Armour probe disputed reports that 17 million email addresses were obtained. This individual noted that the investigation indicates that a fraction of the number were composed. World of the breach surfaced when certain information of customers were posted on a hacker's form. Says, we are aware of the claims that the unauthorized party obtained certain data. Our investigation of this issue with this assistance of external cybersecurity experts is ongoing. So some cybersecurity analyst right now is making a big bag right now. I'm just going to keep it 100, man. It's the field that, to be honest, if you work in any form, like IT in general is what my field is. We always you got to know no matter what role you play in IT, you will be in some way, shape, or form put in some form of security measures to protect the system, right? No matter what you do, right? From the network, clearly you want to protect that. And then obviously, not only from the network perspective, but from the physical computer to the devices, to the phones, you name it. You know what I'm saying? So you going to either get the right IT team to begin with, or you're going to have to get one eventually. You know what I mean? In my opinion. So we'll keep the party going right here. It says, importantly, at this time, we have no evidence to suggest that the issue has affected UA.com or systems used to process the payments or store customer passwords. Under Armour said, any implication that sensitive personal information of tens of millions of customers has been compromised is unfounded. The security of our systems and data is top priority for Under Armour, and we take the issue very seriously. So, yeah, and then just last April. So Long Beach, this article is literally asking you, literally, every company's been hit with some form of a cyber attack. So again, it's just one of those, what company you work for, you know what I'm saying? It says last year, Adidas in April confirmed that an unauthorized external party obtained certain customer data throughout a third-party customer service provider. The German sportswear brand emphasized that the affected data did not contain passwords, credit cards, or any other payments-related information. The information that was accessed centered on contact information of consumers who had reached out to the brand's customer service help desk. 1 month later, the North Face was the victim of a cyber attack that relied on credential stuffing in the attempt to gain access to customer login accounts. The outdoor brand said the credit card data remains safe because that the information is not stored on the site. Says hackers have been targeting fashion firms overseas too, with last year's targets including Dior, Harrods, Kering, and Marks and Spencers. So again, every company gonna get it one way, shape, or form at some point. You know what I'm saying? So that's just how the game go. And to be fair, it ain't like they don't have some form of like security people working there for like their IT. But what I'm assuming is they pick and choose like which data that they see is the most important to protect. So if you notice all these, none of this has been like stolen credit card information. This has kind of been, or at worst, you got a person's address and you got, you know, what potential like the customer help desk people, you lock them down where you can't take calls. But I mean, none of these, knock on wood, and I know eventually they will get close, but none of these have been told where it's like, hey, yeah, we got these guys' credit card information. Let's run it up until these motherfuckers' cards decline. You know what I'm saying? Let's run it up because these guys are going to spend it there anyway. Let's run it up and buy whatever we want. Now, with that being said, the good thing that could happen if you did use your credit card, if they got it, as soon as you notice the unauthorized, your stuff is covered up to a certain amount. You know what I'm saying? Some people got a big bag on their credit card, though. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking like a big high limit. So you may not even notice, but usually your credit card information or your debit card information, what I've noticed, whenever it seems like I'm out of like, if it happens somewhere that I never, usually when somebody hack your card, knock on wood, and I pray it never happens again, but it happens from time to time. But usually how they catch it is like, it triggered, they got the system set where it's like, okay, this dude ain't never been over here ever in XYZ, and you're spending a large amount way over here, boom, they lock the card instantly. You know what I'm saying? They block my joint. In fact, that happened to me, I think, in like whenever I went and got those, not last year, but year before last, when I bought those phone posits, the copper joints, and I think, what was it? It was like the Air Jordan, I can't even think of a joint. Air Jordan 11, I know for sure. I'm almost positive that's whenever it was like, dang, I can't even think of the joints. It wasn't the Gammas. I think it was actually the Air, like those, like, it was the gold Jumpman on them joints. I can't even think of the Gratitudes. I think it was the Gratitudes, and it was the copper phone posits. My card declined on that joint because they were like, yeah. Then I called my bank right there on the spot. They're like, you normally don't spend that much at one time on that joint like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I got other cards for like that type of situation. But anyway, long story short, talking too much. But yeah, it happens. So let's talk a little bit of upcoming sneaker releases. Then we'll wrap things up for the night. Devon says, let's get it, Manny. And he says, what's up, Joe Jets? So upcoming sneaker releases, man. What we got coming next week? Because today, if I'm not mistaken, if I double check this, and I'm going to go on the sneakers app right now. Let me put myself on the main screen real quick. Give me like 2 seconds. Boom. If I'm not mistaken, if we go to upcoming sneaker releases, those Air Jordan 9, the Flint joints, readily available. So they're sitting like ducks, which we kind of anticipated that. And then next week, we got the medium olives coming on the 31st, those Jordan 1 lows. And then also we have the Kobe 8 Year of the Horses coming as well. And then I think I am looking forward to this one in February, right? We have the Mine 001, the black joints. Those are going to be a problem considering how the first ones did. And then we have the infrared 6s. I think I do have the picture of the Year of the Horse for the Kobe. So here, I'm going to share my screen on this one. Boom, right there. So those are the Kobe's right there. We also have the infrared 6s that are coming too at the end of the month. And then looks like there's going to be like another Air Jordan 1 low and a grayish cell colorway coming in February 17th. And yeah, we got the Kobe's right here. And these are the medium olives, which, let's just keep it 100. I know people are finna be mad. Don't be mad at me. Not you guys, but in general. These do look like a poor man Travis Scott medium olive, respectfully, no matter how you slice it and dice it. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. No matter how you slice it and dice it, this does look like that. Let's just keep it 100. Let me hit the chat real quick. I see you, Devon. It says, you saw the CDG Jordan 11 collab. It's plain Jane, and knowing CDG is going for 500. No, I haven't seen it. I'll look it up real quick. No, I hadn't. Let me copy and paste that joint, see if I can find it for sure. Let me put myself on the main screen real quick and see if I can do a quick search. Let's see. Boom. Let me see, because I don't think I've seen them. Unless you put them, if you put them in the Discord, yeah. No, I haven't seen these joints. I see the images coming up real quick though. Let me share my screen real quick. Let me get some images up on the screens. They do look plain Jane as hell though. Let me see. Boom, right here. These are the joints you talking about. The all white. They not bad, but they are plain Jane like a mother trucker. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good on these. I'm good. They nice. Like, I'll say this, right? You know where these will be perfect for, though? To keep it 100, because it's not bad. It's an 11, and I think they still gonna move. In fact, I ain't gonna lie. You know what? I'm not gonna say I'm good. I may actually cop a pair, because reality is this will be great for like whenever you gotta go to places that's got a dress code. You know what I'm saying? Places that's got a dress code. You can wear this, and you know where they're like, all right, cool, you must wear this type of shoe. Black and white is always usually gonna be the go-to color. So you see that the Jumpman is like imprinted in, but it is plain as hell though. I don't know about I ain't paying no 500 for it though. If it's 500, I ain't getting them. You know what I'm saying? I ain't paying no 500. But I don't hate them though, for real. They clean. They're very clean. You know what I'm saying? But I know it's supposed to be that like high standard like brand. You know what I mean? Let's see. Devon says, funny thing is, it's the first Air Jordan 11 collab ever. Exactly. So that's gonna be a problem too. It is the first one, like the first official one. Because, you know, we got the Drakes, but, you know, that was just the friends and family. But if they release this to the public, it will be the first one for sure. So I like the little indent print right here. If that's going to be true, too, I like it. I mean, it's nice and subtle. It's not too much. You know what I'm saying? Devon says, Foot Locker going to sell the Nike Mine 001. Cool. I need to get my bid in on them joints for sure. And he says DTLR is selling the Chicago ones for $120. I saw something about that for sure. Yeah. So the Chicago one lows, they still out there. Those Nike Mine 001s, I'm definitely going to put my bid. I'm glad like somebody else is getting them other than just on the sneakers app. Because I mean, to be honest, dog, I've given, not to sound negative, but I don't have too much faith in the sneakers app. So those Mine 001 joints, what day? Let me check again. I know I just looked in the sneakers app, but let me check one more time before I get up out of here. When are they coming? They're coming February 5th. So that's what? Not next week, but week after next. Yeah. I got to try these joints. On the 5th? Yeah. 5th? That's going to be dope. Yeah, 5th. That's actually, let me check my calendar because make sure I got like upcoming stuff coming, but those are a requirement for me. I want to try them. Yeah. Okay, that'll work for me. They're going to drop at the right time. Cool. I'm with that. Cool. Appreciate that. And yeah, other than that, man, let's go and wrap things up here. I got myself back on the main screen. This was a good one for sure. Appreciate everybody for coming through and showing love as always. Tonight, we pretty much just covered Nike and Under Armour for a potential ransomware attacks. And then we talked a little bit of Soulja Boy's credits the Air Jordan 13 Flint for his motivation of his successful rap career, right? Okay, and then we talked a little bit of upcoming sneaker releases. Other than that, man, let's wrap things up. Sign up for that sold out Discord. Link is pinned at the top of the comment section, and it is free to sign up. Where, of course, you know, we continue to sneaker talk. We got a food section, a sports section, you name it. If I do not get the content out of time, we're going to be talking about it in the sold out Discord. I see Devon that says those reverse sixes are a must cop. That's a fact. And it says it looks nice in person. Most definitely. Requirement for sure. And yeah, Jordan Brand and Nike finds a way to sell us the same shoe, but actually this one is pretty nice. But other than that, I'll see you guys again on Monday with Music Monday, and I'll be back live then. And if you guys are in an area where there's potential like the snow ice storm, try to stay warm, try to be prepared. If you ain't got something to hold you over for how many days it's going to take to recover, if this is even true, make sure you have something in the crib, you know, where you can just chill and relax, man. To be honest, this is how it is. I kind of anticipate we're going to get at least some type of snowstorm towards the end of January, and here we are. So if you're in the area where that's going to happen, man, stay safe. I've been outside. It is cold. It is cold. They ain't going to hold you. But hopefully it warms back up next week, right? Okay, but other than that, I'll see you guys again on Monday. Y'all smash that like button, sub up, and appreciate everybody for coming through and showing love. And I'm officially out this thing, man. Peace.
My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. I don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, but my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. I don't know if I can remember. I don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash while I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. Put my my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry away. Oh, I'ma cry away. Oh, I'ma cry away. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this guppies and purple now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry away. Oh, I'ma cry away. Oh, I'ma cry away. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to these guppies and purple now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry away. Oh, I'ma cry away. Oh, I'ma cry away. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone.